What's up, everyone? This is Shu, aka AltCryptoGems, and today I'm going to be analyzing some Bitcoin charts and some Ethereum charts, and we'll be talking about the crypto market in general. I'll be sharing my thoughts and my actions that I think will be happening, and we'll be talking about the dollar index as well. Now, before we start with the video, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more of this type of content, and be sure to follow me on Twitter. That's at AltCryptoGems. So let's get started with the video. So first of all, we're going to look at the Bitcoin spot chart of the daily time frame. Now, what does this do? This gives us a clear overview of what's been happening with Bitcoin in the last year and this year as well, and where I think we're heading and what we're possibly doing. Now, I've actually drawn some steps and some lines as to show you what we've been seeing over the past year and this year and where I think we're going. Now, to get started, as you can see, we've had in the past year a clear downtrend going obviously down, and we've actually seen a move going down further, and we've actually passed below the weekly support beginning of this year, the end of last year. Now, we've been getting the liquidity over here, and ever since the beginning of this year, which is, as you can see, around the January 2023, we have actually broken this downtrend and we've reclaimed the support, which was the weekly support, as you can see over here, and we have actually broken it and have gone up. Now, what does this mean? We've seen an uptrend happening for the entire year of 2023 until August of this year. So what can we see? We've been trying to go up, and we have actually, as you can see over here, hit a resistance, and we have failed to break through, and we've actually gone down once we hit that resistance. Now, as you can see, like I said, on the August of 2023, we have actually broken the uptrend that we've been seeing for this entire year, and we've actually fallen down, and we did get the support at the weekly mid-range. Now, what does this mean? We are currently in a short-term bearish territory because, like I said, we have actually broken down towards the uptrend, but we are still on the support and the weekly mid-range. So we're in bearish territory low-term, but long-term, we're still fine if we manage to hold this support and actually see a move going up anytime soon. Now, my thoughts are that we will be going up and we will be bouncing and possibly hitting that weekly resistance soon. And then the question is, will we actually bounce or will we go down? Or will we see a move happening towards the upside? So another chart that we want to look at is the Bitcoin chart for the 4-hour time frame. Now, looking at this frame, we are seeing that we've been trading above the weekly AMA and actually have fallen down the weekly AMA over here, like I said, in August 2023, when we broke that uptrend as well. And since then, we've been trading below the 200 EMA. Now, we are currently consolidating within this range, and the bad thing is we have been seeing lower lows and lower highs. So we've been seeing these highs have actually gone lower, and these lower lows as well. So we have seen a move downwards. Now, like I said, we are consolidating inside of this range over here between 26.9 and around 25K. And then the question is, we have two scenarios. Which one will we see? Now, if we actually break above the weekly 200 AMA, like I said, we will probably see a bullish market structure towards the resistance. And then the question is, will we actually break that resistance and go up? Or what we can see happening is we've been consolidating and we are actually going down. We lose the weekly mid-range support. And from that moment on, the question is, where will we actually stop? I think the possible scenario, if we go down, would be at around the 20K-ish. As you can see, we've been having that over here and as well over here. And we actually broke through over here. So that would be my idea. We actually have to wait and see what we are going to do with inside this range. Will we break the 200 AMA and go up, or will we actually fall down? And then I say we go towards 20K. And if we break up, then I'd say we go towards 31K. But the question is, will we actually break through? Now, another chart that we want to look at is the Ethereum chart. Why do we want to look at the Ethereum chart? Because it's the king of altcoins. And usually the chart of Ethereum is going to tell us what's going to happen with altcoins. Now, the question also is Ethereum, so are altcoins stronger than Bitcoin or weaker? If you know the answer to that, then you can make a decision on whether you want to be in Bitcoin or altcoins to see what can benefit you the most. So having a look at the Ethereum chart, It's a daily chart as well. We are seeing a downtrend happening for the past year, just like with Bitcoin, and we have seen a move upwards just like Bitcoin as well. So ever since the beginning of this year, we have seen an uptrend, and we've actually hit the uptrend twice. We tried to go down, but actually bounced back up, which is a good sign. Now we are also seeing a move above the range. We've been deviating above the weekly resistance for a short amount of time, and unfortunately we fell down. And what you can see is we have had a bearish retest of the resistance twice already, which is usually a bad sign because every time you try to hit it and it goes down, you get weaker. Now, another thing that we see is the same with Bitcoin. We have seen the uptrend being broken in the past month, and we've actually fallen down. Now, the difference with Ethereum and Bitcoin is that Bitcoin, like I've shown you inside the first time of this video, we have been trading above the weekly mid-range, while Ethereum is actually trading below the weekly mid-range. So right now we are in a bearish move exactly for Ethereum. And actually, like I said over here, Ethereum is looking more weak than Bitcoin, because with Bitcoin, we're still trading above the weekly mid-range, while Ethereum is trading below the weekly mid-range. So that right now would mean that you'd be better off investing in Bitcoin right now than being in altcoins or Ethereum, as it's just looking very bearish right now. So looking at the 4-hour time frame to confirm what we've been saying, what we can see is obviously the downtrend that we've been having, and we are now consolidating inside of this range. Now, I've actually drawn out 2 scenarios which I think would be good to watch and where I think we're having some targets. Like I said, just with Bitcoin, we've been trading inside of this range, and the question is, will we go up or will we go down? Obviously. Now, if we actually go up, if we break outside of this range that we've been consolidating in, I think we will be heading towards the weekly resistance, just like with Bitcoin. So that right now would be my first bullish target. If we actually hit around the 2K mark, I'd say that would be a bullish move. And the question is, can we actually break through? So at this point, I'd say either open longs or shorts, depending on whether we break through or if we fail to do so. Now, if we do not go up or we actually fall down, then I'd say we are losing the support and we're going to consolidate below. So what would be my target? As you can see over here, I'd say we go down, and the first target will be the first short support. So that will be at around the 1370 to 1400 mark, which, as you can see, we've been trading inside before. Now, if we actually go towards the 1300 mark and we fail to keep that as support, then I'd say the next target would be our weekly support at around 1280-ish. So these will be my targets for Ethereum to watch. See if we can hit the resistance. If we fall down, then I'd say our first support will be over here and the second support will be over here. Now, finally, the last chart that we want to look at is the dollar index sign. Now, why do we want to watch the dollar index sign? Because obviously Bitcoin trades against the dollar. So usually what that means, if the dollar does very well, people don't want to be in risk assets. So crypto usually has a bad move. If the dollar sign actually goes bad, then usually people want to invest into other coins or other assets that do have a risk. So crypto then has a bullish scenario. Now, what can we see with the dollar index? Pretty much the exact opposite of what we've been seeing in crypto, which is because of the things I just said. Now, we saw that Bitcoin was actually hitting the resistance at this time when the dollar index was actually bottoming. And ever since then, we've seen an uptrend happening for the dollar index, while we've been seeing a downtrend move for Bitcoin. Now, what do we see? The dollar index was actually trying to go up towards the weekly support. It fell down, and since then is actually broken through, and it has reclaimed this weekly support, which is a bullish sign for the dollar index. And that's exactly what's been happening. As you can see, we've been going up, and actually this was the crucial area to flip, which it did. This gray area has been showing a previous resistance. We've been trading it over here as well. And we actually broke through inside of this bullish move. And right now, I'd say we are going towards this weekly resistance. Like I said, the market structure for the dollar index is bullish, as you can see in the entire chart. And I'd say we are going up towards that 105, 105.8 mark. And then the big question is, will we see this move happening again? Because if we do, then I'd say we finally would see a bottom for Bitcoin and we'd see a move for Bitcoin going up. So this chart is important to watch as well. Probably what we're going to see is we will be moving towards this resistance at around the same time Bitcoin is going to be moving towards the resistance. And then the question is, if the dollar index goes down, then I'd say we break through with Bitcoin to the resistance, and then that's a bullish sign for Bitcoin. So right now, if you're interested in trading, so you want to open longs, short, what I always do is go to Bybit. Bybit right now is the biggest exchange you can trade on. The UI is looking very sleek, and they've actually got a few campaigns going. If you sign up with the link in the description below, you're getting a deposit bonus of up to $20 by just depositing $100. So that way, if you do so, you're actually able to start trading with just $20 free and see what you can do. Now, like I said, Bybit has the best UI, which I think right now looks very good, and trading just goes very well with all the liquidity that they have. So I'm going to be opening my longs and short that I just mentioned in the video on Bybit. So be sure to click the link in the description if you want to get started with trading. So that's actually it for this video. Like I said, hopefully we will see a relief happening soon for crypto. But the question is, right, well, will we see so? And I say right now we're looking at a bearish territory. So if you enjoyed watching this video and you want to see more of these technical analysis videos, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter or X nowadays at AltCryptoGems. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys at the next one.